Welcome back my YouTube channel Coin Discovery Old Zone collectors, numismatists, and history buffs. Today, we're diving into an exciting discovery. The value of South Africa's 5 Rand coins, particularly one that has recently made headlines. Did you know that one of these small coins can be worth up to $1 million? Stick around as we explore the journey, the rarity, and the immense value of the coin 5 Rand coin in today's world of coin collecting. Before we talk about its value today, let's take a step back in time. The 5 Rand coin was first introduced by the Republic of South Africa in 1995. The currency symbolized the country's shift toward a republic after it became independent from British colonial rule. It replaced the South African pound and was pegged to the value of the British pound at the time. Since then, the 5 Rand coin has evolved into different versions, with various designs reflecting the nation's culture, animals, and important moments in history. One of the earliest designs featured a big game animal, an elephant. And later designs showcased iconic creatures like the springbok, which is also the symbol of the South African rugby team. These designs play a huge role in the coin's value, as collectors often focus on specific years and editions that may hold rarity and appeal. So, what makes a 5 Rand coin potentially worth millions? The value of any coin is determined by several key factors: rarity, demand, condition, and historical significance. Coins that were minted in limited numbers, or that have unique design variations, often see their value skyrocket. For example, some of the earlier 5 Rand coins from the 1960s, especially those in perfect condition, are highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Condition, or grade, is everything in coin collecting. Coins in mint condition, those that have been well preserved and untouched, are usually the most valuable. If a coin is in what's called proof condition, like the one that was sold for $4 million, its price tag increases exponentially. A small scratch, a worn edge, or discoloration can decrease its value dramatically. Now, let's talk about that jaw-dropping 5 Rand coin that reached the unbelievable value of $4 million. This particular coin is a 1995 South African 5 Rand coin, but it's not just any ordinary coin. It's an ultra-rare error coin, a minting mistake that happens very rarely but has massive value. The coin features a misstrike, where the engravings were incorrectly aligned, causing the coin to have 2 faces instead of just one. This error is highly unique, and because so few coins like this exist, it became a centerpiece in the numismatic world. The rarity of error coins is one of the biggest reasons they can fetch astronomical prices. The buyer who purchased this coin for $4 million wasn't just buying a coin. They were acquiring a piece of South African history and a one-of-a-kind collectible. So, why has the 5 Rand coin become so valuable in today's market? The truth is, South African coins have been steadily gaining global attention, especially after the post-apartheid era, where new and rare pieces were produced. Collectors from all over the world have increasingly shown interest in the rarest of South African coins. Additionally, South Africa is home to some of the most iconic wildlife in the world, and coins featuring the famous springbok or the Big 5, lion, leopard, rhinoceros, elephant, buffalo, are immensely popular among collectors, driving up demand. Some rare pieces, especially from the Krugerrand series, have set records at auctions, making South African coins a worthwhile investment. The 5 Rand coin, while often overlooked compared to gold Krugerrands, holds a special place in the world of modern coin collecting, especially when paired with such unique minting mistakes. Now, if you're looking to get into coin collecting or perhaps even hoping to find a hidden gem in your own collection, it's crucial to know what to look for. How can you spot a potentially valuable 5 Rand coin? Here are a few tips. 1. Look for error misprints and misalignments like the 1990 coin can make a huge difference in value. 2. Condition is key. Mint or near mint coins are the most sought after. Keep your coins in pristine condition. 3. Look for low mintage years. Certain years had lower mintage numbers, which makes those coins more valuable. Be sure to research specific years that may have fewer coins in circulation. With the growing interest in coin collecting worldwide, the value of rare coins like the 5 Rand will only continue to increase. As economies change and certain coins become more scarce, their appeal to collectors and investors only grows stronger. Who knows? Perhaps the next coin you might be thinking, a 1-cent coin? How can that be worth millions? Well, stick around because we're going to dive into the amazing story behind this little piece of history and what makes it worth a staggering $1.5 million. Before we go any further, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on future coin treasures. Let's jump right in. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the background of the 1-cent coin from South Africa. This coin was issued in 1975 as part of South Africa's official currency series. The 1 cent was one of the smallest denominations in circulation, but what makes this particular coin stand out is not just its design, but its rarity and the mystery surrounding it. South Africa's currency during this time reflected a unique historical period, with political and economic situations that heavily influenced the country. The coin itself features a beautiful design, with a springbok antelope on one side, a symbol of South Africa. But there's more to this coin than just the image. So, what makes the 1975 1-cent coin worth $1.5 million asterisk? The key is its rarity. You see, in 1975, a limited number of 1-cent coins were actually minted, and most of them never made it into circulation. This is where the story gets interesting. A massive error occurred at the South African Mint, resulting in fewer of these coins being produced. Most of the 1-cent coins minted in 1975 were later recalled and destroyed, but a few managed to escape. These coins were produced in a very limited run, which makes them incredibly scarce today. Experts believe there are only a handful of these coins left, and only a few have been discovered and authenticated. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1975 South Africa 1-cent coin. The reverse side of the coin features the iconic springbok antelope, which is still a symbol of South Africa today. The springbok has long been associated with the country, representing speed, agility, and beauty in the wild. On the obverse side, you'll see the effigy of the then reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, as South Africa was still under British influence at the time. What's really special about this coin is the level of detail in the engraving. It's almost as if the mint workers poured their artistic passion into this small coin, despite it being such a low-value denomination. So, how did a coin like this go from being a simple 1 cent to a $1.5 million asterisk treasure? Well, the scarcity of this coin is the biggest factor. The fact that only a handful exist today means they are incredibly sought after by collectors. In fact, one of these rare coins was sold at auction for nearly $2 million. But it's not just the rarity, the historical significance of the coin plays a huge role in its value. The coin was minted during a pivotal time in South Africa's history, and owning one is like holding a piece of the country's legacy. Error coins are a huge part of numismatic collecting. A tiny mistake during minting, like a misprint, a wrong design, or even a mistake with the metal, can result in a coin that is worth a fortune. The 1975 1 cent is a prime example of this, an accidental rarity that now carries incredible value. To give you an idea, error coins like the 1937 double-die penny in the United States and the 1955 Lincoln cent are also worth a lot, but the 1975 South Africa 1 cent is in a category of its own, especially considering how few of these coins survived. Now, let's talk about how you can identify one of these rare coins in case you happen to come across one in your collection or at a coin dealer. The first thing you'll want to look for is the year, 1975. The springbok design should be clear and detailed. And of course, you'll want to check for authenticity, which is crucial with such valuable coins. Remember, if you do find one of these coins, it's essential to have it graded by a professional numismatic organization to determine its value. Coins that are in mint or near mint condition are typically worth far more than those that are worn down or damaged. To wrap it up, the coin 1975 South Africa 1 cent coin is more than just a piece of currency, it's a rare treasure, a part of history. Today, we're diving deep into the coin 50 cents 2008 South African coin, a rare treasure that's worth an astounding $55,400. That's right, $55,400. Stay with me as we explore why this coin has become such a high-value collector's item. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the 50 cents 2008 South African coin. For most of us, a regular 50-cent coin is a small, insignificant piece of change. But this one? Well, it's far more special than it seems. The 50 cents 2008 coin is part of the South African Big Five series, which honors the iconic wildlife of South Africa. On the front, you'll find a majestic image of an elephant, one of the Big Five, the animals that are the centerpiece of many African safaris. But what really makes this coin extraordinary is its scarcity and the specific errors it contains. Now, let's rewind for a moment. South Africa first issued its 50-cent coin as part of a series of coin designs that aimed to celebrate its rich wildlife and culture. The 2008 coin, however, stood out due to a very specific set of characteristics that would later propel it into the realm of high-value collectors' coins. So why exactly is the 50 cents 2008 South African coin worth a whopping $55,400? Well, it all comes down to two main factors: rarity and a minting error. First, rarity. There weren't many of these coins made, and even fewer of them survived in mint condition. But the real kicker is the error that occurred during the minting process in 2008. Most of the 50 cents 2008 coins were made with the wrong metal alloy, which made them stand out from the rest. Instead of the typical cupronickel, this batch was made with a different material that was much harder and more durable. Additionally, some of the coins from this batch had misaligned dies, which created off-center images. These coins, with their unique characteristics, became known as error coins, and they quickly caught the attention of collectors. Over time, as more collectors began to notice them, their value skyrocketed. Let's talk about the value of this coin and how it got to its astronomical price point of $55,400. It all started with a few savvy collectors who realized the importance of this error coin. The first few auctions for this coin started out with relatively small bids, but as more collectors caught wind of it, the price began to climb. Today, the value of the 50 cents 2008 South African coin fluctuates, but it's generally agreed that a coin in pristine condition can sell for up to $55,400. This coin's value isn't just about its rarity, it's also about the demand from collectors who are eager to own a piece of history. Just think about it, a 50-cent coin that could buy you lunch today, but in the right condition. It's worth more than most people's cars or even homes. And that's the allure of rare coin collecting. Sometimes, the most unexpected pieces become the most valuable. Now, how do you spot this rare 50 cents 2008 coin in your collection? You might have one sitting in a drawer or change jar right now and not even know it. Here's what you need to look for. The first thing is the date, 2008. But don't stop there. Check the texture and feel the weight. The error coins made from the wrong metal alloy will feel slightly different than regular 50-cent pieces. If the coin feels heavier than a typical 50-cent coin, that's a strong indicator that you might have a valuable one on your hands. Next, check the alignment of the design. If the image is slightly off-center or misaligned, then it could be one of the error coins. Look for small imperfections or details that seem different from a normal coin. Let me share some valuable tips for anyone looking to start or expand their coin collection. First and foremost, always do your research. If you think you found a rare coin, check auction records, consult with experts, and get the coin professionally graded. Getting your coin graded by a reputable service is crucial. A coin that's in mint condition and has been graded well will be worth far more than one that's been handled or damaged. There are companies like NGC or PCGS that specialize in coin grading and can tell you exactly how much your coin is worth. And lastly, take good care of your collection. Store your coins in protective cases to prevent them from getting scratched or damaged, and always handle them with clean hands. So, there you have it. The coin 50 cents 2008 South African coin, a piece of history. Today, we're diving into one of South Africa's most iconic coins from the 1996 series, the coin South Africa 10 cents coin. What makes this coin so special? Stick around as we explore its value, history, and why it could be worth millions of dollars. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 1996 South Africa 10 cents coin. This coin was minted as part of a series celebrating South Africa's transition into democracy after the end of apartheid. It holds significant historical value, as it was one of the first coins minted under the new, post-apartheid government. The 10 cents coin itself features a depiction of a protea flower, the national flower of South Africa, symbolizing the country's rich heritage and beauty. The reverse side of the coin showcases the iconic image of a springbok, one of South Africa's national symbols. It's these meaningful designs that have made this coin an important piece for both collectors and historians alike. To fully understand the value of this coin, let's talk about the history. 1996 was a monumental year in South Africa's history. After Nelson Mandela was elected president in 1994, the country was in the process of rebuilding and transforming. 1996 marked the official adoption of a new national currency system, the rand, and the redesign of South Africa's coinage. This was the same year that the South African rugby team won the Rugby World Cup, bringing the country even closer together. The coin wasn't just a piece of currency, it was a symbol of a new era, unity, and national pride. So, what makes this 1996 10 cents coin so rare and valuable? Over the years, coin collectors and numismatists have uncovered certain variations that have made this coin a hot item on the market. Some of these coins were produced with minting errors, giving them a unique distinction that makes them even more valuable. A variety of minting mistakes such as double strikes, off-center strikes, and different metal compositions have increased interest in this coin. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare error coins, you could be holding a piece worth significantly more than its face value. But even without errors, there's still a huge demand for the 1996 10 cents coin due to its historical significance and the limited number of coins that were ever made. Now, let's talk about the value. You might be thinking, it's just a 10 cents coin. How much could it really be worth? Well, for the average 1996 10 cents coin in good condition, you're looking at a value of around $5 to $10. But if you happen to find one of those error coins, you could be in for a huge surprise. Some of these error coins have been sold at auctions for upwards of $2 million. Yes, you heard that right, $2 million. The reason for this astronomical price is that only a handful of error coins were ever released, and they're considered highly collectible. If you own one, you could potentially sell it to the highest bidder at a prestigious coin auction. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I tell if my coin is worth millions? Well, the first thing you'll want to do is check for any minting errors. Common errors that increase a coin's value include double strikes, where the coin is struck twice during the minting process, creating a blurry or overlapping image. Another potential error is an off-center strike, where the design is misaligned. The condition of the coin also plays a big role. Coins in excellent, uncirculated condition are worth far more than those that have seen heavy wear and tear. So, be sure to keep your coins in a safe place and handle them with care. The more pristine the condition, the higher the potential value. To ensure your coin holds its maximum value, proper storage is essential. Use acid-free holders, capsules, or coin flips to protect the coin from moisture, dirt, and physical damage. Make sure to avoid cleaning the coin, as that can drastically reduce its value. And if you're serious about selling or insuring your collection, it's a good idea to have your coins professionally graded by a reputable numismatic grading service. So, to wrap it up, the 1996 South Africa 10 cents coin is more than just a piece of currency and history. Today, we're going to dive into an incredible piece of numismatic history, the coin 20 cent South Africa 1993 coin asterisk, and you won't believe what it's worth. Stick around as we explore its history, its value, and why this coin is causing such a buzz in the coin collecting world. Make sure to like and subscribe if you love rare coins and want to see more content like this. Let's jump right in now. Let's take a look at the 1993 South African 20 cent coin. This coin was released in 1993 as part of a new series of coins in South Africa's currency system. It was a time of change. The country was transitioning from apartheid, and the currency had to reflect this shift. The 20 cent coin is a part of the Big Five series, which features the famous African wildlife. But what makes this coin so special, you ask? Well, keep watching, because it's more than just a piece of metal. On the obverse, we can see the coat of arms of South Africa, and the date 1993 marks a pivotal year in South African history. But the magic lies on the reverse side. On the reverse side, we have one of the most iconic symbols of South Africa, the springbok antelope.
It represents the nation's natural beauty and the spirit of the country. The springbok is also the national animal of South Africa, and having it featured on a coin makes this piece even more meaningful to collectors and history enthusiasts alike. But what's even more interesting is the coin's edge and weight. The 20-cent coin is made from cupronickel, a combination of copper and nickel, and it weighs around 5.5 grams. It's a little heavier than other coins in the same series, making it feel substantial when you hold it. 1993 was a groundbreaking year for South Africa. This was the year that Nelson Mandela and F.W. de Klerk were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, and the country was beginning its journey towards democracy. The release of these new coins, including the 20 cent, symbolized this era of transformation. It marked a break from the past, a fresh start for the country, and its currency. In this period of change, people were looking to invest in anything that might symbolize or reflect this newfound hope and opportunity. And what better way than to collect a coin that represents both the beauty of South Africa and the dawn of a new era now? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the coin's staggering value. How could a coin like this be worth a jaw-dropping $500 million? Is it a mistake? Or is there something deeper going on here? Well, the truth is, these coins are incredibly rare and extremely difficult to find in pristine condition. It's not just the scarcity of the coin itself. It's the historical significance that makes it so valuable. Some experts believe that if you find a mint-condition 20-cent 1993 coin, it could fetch a mind-blowing price at auction. These are coins that have survived decades without losing their original shine or luster. And with the rise of international collectors wanting a piece of South Africa's history, the price keeps skyrocketing. But not all 1993 20-cent coins are worth millions. The condition of the coin is crucial. Coins with wear and tear, scratches, or discoloration will fetch far less. It's the ones that have been kept in perfect condition that command such high prices. These coins are typically held by private collectors or are locked away in bank vaults. As the years pass, coins like these become harder to find, and the demand only increases. This creates the perfect storm for collectors looking to own a piece of South Africa's history and potentially make a significant return on their investment. Now, you might be wondering, how can I find one of these rare coins? First, let's talk about identification. To determine if your 20-cent coin from 1993 is worth a lot of money, check the following. Make sure the coin has sharp, crisp details, and the springbok design should be well defined. Look for smooth edges, and avoid any coin with visible dings or signs of heavy use. These small details can make or break its value. If you find one in near-perfect condition, you may have something special in your hands. So, there you have it. The 1993 South Africa 20-cent coin is more than just a piece of currency and history. Thanks for watching video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Coin Discovery Old Zone. See you next video.